Hi, Bagheera. I'm kind of waiting and hoping deputies will contact me after, I just got a little bit attacked. Not
More than
attacked.
friendly.
I held my ground very well, I think.
To him. Like, well, there's no point in, like,
by
anything else.
I almost
like,
said
you're
Sam
gonna
Bass,
take what you
but
want anyway.
Seedy.
How does he know about Archie?
He wanted
I'm so confused.
me to give up because he had a repeating shotgun, and I said, I've got one too.
Yeah, he asked if I wanted to be an outlaw with him, and I said no, thank you. Jesus Christ.
I did not tell him Archie's name. I said
and then
that's not for
Tibbet
me to
and
tell,
Hyro
and
made
then
him leave. It was
he said,
great.
okay, that you just...
You know, it's interesting, like, sorry, I'm in the way.
No, sorry, I'm pacing, so just
Like,
ignore me.
Does he think that would accomplish something?
Greatest
My hands
outlaw.
are so cold now. That was... Oh, Saffron's not doing great. No, she's... Oh, I mean, I guess we can have some saturation right now just because we just had a very exciting situation.
Right, but then he still likes me even though I was nice to him. He actually almost gave my stuff back.
We'll still have it dialed back a little bit. Hi, Chubby Cub. Hi, Trouble. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I told him too.
I just logged in to check my telegrams, okay? So what happened was I logged off out in Pronghorn, and I tried to call my horse wouldn't come, so I had to catch a wild horse. So when I came into town, I went to go swap out my wild horse for my actual horse, and that's when he decides to just follow me.
Okay.
Instantly aggressive, instantly like didn't even try and pretend, man. I was gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and nope. Because I recognized the horse, and I recognized Sam's voice. But I remembered that horse from last time.
Yeah, he asked for my telegram number, and I was like, well, it's on the gun that you took, so there you go. Gave it anyway.
You shot first on his stream? You give him... No, he said hi to me here, right here, at the telegram station. And I said, howdy. I responded to him, and then he recognized my voice, probably. No, I didn't give him my name. Yeah, I didn't give him my name. And I'm pretty sure he called me out by Saffron, didn't he? Did he?
Well, and this is the person that Charles Morgan
I don't know.
warned
I
us
recorded that bit. I had that part.
Yeah, that when we were in Valentine.
I had it recorded from inside the...
And I said he told me to watch out for
barn, I
Seedy
think.
because he's a very unhinged man.
No, that's why I'm in here.
Oh, that's Seedy.
That's Seedy.
All right. Makes sense.
Oh, that Relatives Lake has, it's no surprise.
So he's still around?
He was made to leave town because there were so many people here who weren't about to let him do whatever he wanted to.
Fuck yeah, they ain't gonna
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
do shit around this town.
How do I
he
get in these situations?
He was on his own too, so I mean, I don't know what he expected.
Yeah, the only reason why he got me to put my gun away is because he said brandishing, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm a ranger recruit. I also don't want to get that taken away from me. And then I'm like, wait a minute, self-defense, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible it could be a meta slut, but he also could have.
I do
learned from-
admire like how everyone was like came out on the porch. Like 8 of y'all just went out on the porch, and I was like, he's gonna run away pretty soon here.
Yeah. I only took 5 steps back so he wouldn't fucking do something stupid. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I was ready to shoot his horse down though if he did try anything.
I would have shot him too.
Or repeating his shit against people, so I would have shot down the horse and hoped that other people might have come to the defense too.
You see, when he cornered me in the barn there, I was thinking, oh great, all I've got is this repeating shotgun. And then he was shouting at me, "Oh, you sure about that, Saffron? I've got a repeating shotgun." And I was like, "I've got one too." and he goes, "Really? Let me hear it." So I know. So I blasted the ground, and he goes, "Oh, sounds like they're both prepared." And then he started to say, "So here's how this is going to go." And by then, I was already making my way out the back door. I don't think he realized that was going for a while.
You just kept talking.
Definitely sat in a bush for a bit.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
What a day! What a day!
Pointer and Saffron will be meeting eventually here, probably. For
Okay,
the
so
next
do you
few
think if
days
I
or
tell
next
my
week.
deputy boyfriend about my outlaw boyfriend, they'll both take care of the problem and then Archie will be fine?
What?
Wait, what?
And not her actual boyfriends. It's just it's.
I seem to collect people these days. I don't know what's happening.
Who's your
Just
deputy
doesn't kind of there's
boyfriend?
any law
It's not-
about it
it's
right
not
now. Do you think that
clear.
there is?
Oh yeah, that's who I was referring to.
I haven't seen any law for quite some time.
Well, Elsie, do you want to paint out or are you staying here? I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, we can hang out. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you
I
said that
did-
with so much hesitation. Okay, if it's,
No,
not,
no,
if
no,
it's
no,
such an inconvenience.
Don't do it. Don't do that. Last time I saw Law, they were in Blackwater, but it was a while ago. I haven't seen.
Yeah, I know
them
somebody
since.
got injured. Liz was treating a deputy.
Okay.
If you want, we can take you to Blackwater. If that place makes you feel safer.
Not. I mean, I really don't particularly want to be in Blackwater at the moment. Well, I went.
Senior didn't.
I
Right, all
was,
right, all right.
Just to be able to give my statement to law.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
mainly what I went. Good evening, morning. I'm not falling for your clickbait
I
title.
understand.
This is an E-friendly stream. Listen, I started streaming at midnight for me. I shouldn't be doing this.
Right, you two behind me should
Okay.
go
Be a very
do your
short
thing.
stream.
Okay, I'm gonna steal a kidnapper.
Yep.
Potentially.
I'll just
I love that she had to add that.
They're
Yeah.
just not responded to my telegrams.
All right, I guess I'm going to Blackwater then.
Why?
Yep.
I mean, I'll ride that way. I just wait, where are you two going?
Not sure.
I'm
Okay,
just
I'm-
anywhere.
That's fine. I'm just trying to find law is all.
Okay, if I see him in Valentine, I'll let him know that you're looking for him.
Sure. I mean, they should see
We'll
the
go towards-
tip line, but you know.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, but it's law and yeah. Wait, why am I telling this to you? You're an ex-law. Just saying.
I
you
didn't
know,
kind of. I was pretty on these sort of things when I
Pretty
was.
fucking gold.
You know, I didn't.
I will
kind.
say you were one of the better lawmen, and that's a real good compliment coming
It
from me,
is,
by the
it
way.
is.
Accept it. You
Okay,
actually
I'll
gave a shit
accept
about
it.
my horse, so I'll give you that. Also, fuck Pavis, whatever the fuck her name was.
Aye, that was their name.
Yeah, fuck her up the ass. I don't fucking care. She was such a bitch to me. I hate her. Anyways, bye. As you can see, I have strong feelings for her. Against her.
I don't know if we should just wait around here. Ooh. I kind of do want something more than this shotgun, man. I like the Litchfield, but I feel like it's worse for close quarters. I don't know. Maybe I should have Litchfield. Oh, it's disgusting. To fix it. That was funny. I'll have to show you guys in the recording later. But Saffron got up on the porch there, and then we realized that like 3 of us women on the porch were wearing the same
You have me.
coat, the same vest, the same belt, and, like the same poncho, just different colors.
Hello.
I haven't. Nah. I didn't see anything.
Close quarters, you could
Oh.
just crash your horse into him. You're so funny.
Not there.
He's mad about carrots still. Probably.
Alright. Yeah.
In that interaction, he told me, "See you soon." I don't know. I don't know. He hasn't talked. Like, we didn't exactly get to much talking because he started with a gun. I don't know what it's. The only thing it could be would be the stupid carrots. And especially now that Saffron knows he's associated with J Bass, she is not gonna let herself just be taken, man. They're gonna have to shoot her down if they want to take her. Fables, hey, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. I just started mine when I shouldn't have because I was getting attacked by lunatics. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. I had so much fun going out to the play tonight, guys. Like, for a high school production, they had a nice set. All right. I love Saffron. Love you. Have a good night. Aw. Looks like they took it right from the movie too. Very cool. Yeah, yeah. No, and I'm telling you, there was one kid who was playing. He was playing the evil brother, and man, he had those Boris Karloff mannerisms down pat. It was so fun to watch. It was so funny. Dude just was his shoulders all squared up and you know, leaning over everyone he talks to and not lifting his arms above the elbow unless he's trying to strangle them. It was so funny. It was so funny, man. And then we got out of there real fast and we went to Red Robin's and okay, I gotta explain what happened, Ghoulish. So I logged in to check telegrams and stuff, and I was at Pronghorn Ranch, and when I called my horse, it like glitched and it wouldn't come. So I went to go into Strawberry so I could get to a stable. So I took a wild horse in there. So I went to Strawberry. Saab's character, his new character, was there, said hello to me. I said hello back. And then he followed me over to the stables and tried to corner me in there with his gun out. He was trying to dictate terms. He was trying to tell me to surrender and all sorts of stuff. And, you know, of course, I refused. And so I ran into the telegram. I ran out the back of the barn and hid for a bit, and then ran to the telegram station to send anons. And he came back up to the telegram, and was, you know, and everyone, like Hyro was there and Tibbet were there. Everyone went outside and told him to just leave, and, you know, pulled guns on him, and pulled guns on him and stuff. So he finally backed off, and he left town. So we don't know where he went. I'm not I don't have any water or anything like this. Well, he, Aaron Lemming, redeemed Juniper, which is my Aussie accent, my first Aussie accent character, so, I've got to try and do this. Although I've been told by, Flickerclad that some of my vowels are suspect. So I need an Australian to sit and chat and yell at me when I say the wrong, you know, and just tell me which sounds that I'm using wrong. Because that's the only way that I, Aussie, oi, oi, oi. That's the only way that I got the Irish accent down, was because I had somebody DMing me for about 6 months every time I got anything wrong with it. Tell me off. Highly effective. I really do need to get something to drink though. I can do that. Is there a law here?
No.
No.
Of course there isn't.
I figured
Yeah.
I'd just send in a tip since nobody's here.
Aye. No, I don't. He doesn't watch anymore. What do you mean, try a full Scottish accent? Is it not? Is Saffron's not full enough for you? Decent Aussie accent, says the Aussie. Well, thank you. Some Aussies disagree. That's all. I do still need to, like, specifically learn, I still need to specifically learn, like, Kiwi and Aussie differences, so I can make sure I'm not sounding like a Kiwi when I'm doing the Aussie accent. When I'm trying to do my Aussie accent. But remember, it's not Kent, it's can't. Bananas. Do that ah sound. Howdy? Is that Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I just didn't recognize you at first.
Nope, it's okay. Everything all right? I saw your tip.
Well, I mean, I'm fine, but he was trying to get me or something. I don't know kind of what he was trying to do, but wasn't he about to let him do that, especially knowing his associations?
Cool. Was he being aggressive? Did he have a gun out? Anything like that?
Aye. So I was staying out at Pronghorn, and I came to town on one of the green horses from the valley because my horse apparently ran off in the night. And I went into town, and he said hello to me outside the telegram station. I said hello back, and then I noticed as I was leaving and going up the hill towards the barn to get my horse that he started following me. And by the time I got to the barn doors, he had his gun out and was shouting at me not to try anything. I turn around, he's got a repeating shotgun in his hands, and he's telling me that I need to come out and that we're gonna have a conversation. And I drew my repeating shotgun, and I said, that's not happening. You put your gun down. He started going off on how I drew my gun on him last time when he drew a gun on me. And then he said, Saffron, this is how this is gonna work out. I've got a repeating shotgun. I said, well, I've got one too. And I said, let me hear it so I know that you've actually got one. So I shut the ground. And then he went, oh, sounds like we're both prepared for this. And then he started monologuing, and I ran out the back door and hid in the bushes. And then I went into the telegram station and telegrammed. Wow.
Okay. Did you see where he went from there?
He rode out of town towards Blackwater and stuff. I dinna ken which direction he went from there. You know, I dinna ken if he went out west or out east.
Sure. Have you seen any other deputies here in town?
No, I've not seen anyone. I was waiting for a
Shit.
deputy to get back to me on stuff, but no, I haven't heard anything.
From what I can tell, Crossing's a bit on fire.
It's late at night.
Yep. All right, I need to go find the other deputies. I will go ahead and get your statement written down. Do you think there's enough information in your telegrams to write up a statement from there? I don't think I'm going to be able to...
Not really, no. I could try and send a more detailed one. I sent a really rushed one just because I didn't know if I was going to have to turn around and defend myself.
Okay. If you want to send one to me directly, I think it's going to be a while before I can get this written up. Just don't want to forget anything.
Alright, can you remind me your telegram number?
DT600, Detective Tip Line 600.
Okay, that's a... Wow. Alright,
Yep.
I definitely didn't know that one. I do now.
Yep. Yep, it's a good one.
I think it's a good one.
All right. Take care, Saffron. Be safe.
Aye. My favorite Aussie's line here is you flaming gala. Like the bird, the pink cockatoo. Man, I'm so thirsty. Alright. Lonnie's back. Thank you so much for the resub, Captain Dre. I appreciate it. Or the, yeah, I wish I could join the law. I liked doing it. Detective Tip Line 600.
Howdy.
Howdy.
When are you gonna head to bed?
Your Australian accent is
I'm
like
soon, I
me
guess.
doing an impression of
Yeah,
an
I'm gonna
American
head-
doing an Australian
head to bed
accent.
as
I love
well.
it. That's not. It's supposed to sound like
I'm
an
tired.
Australian.
I'm tired too.
Yeah, I've been through a lot
Are
today.
you saying that because it's too strong on some parts?
We did pass through Valentine. We didn't see any law.
Okay.
Alright, the only law who I've seen is Winter. He was just here in town. I think he must have just woke up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more
Alright.
Bogan, exactly.
I mean, he probably has a lot going on. I did send in a tip, just saying what happened. So,
Alright, you two be safe. Actually, you three be safe.
Yeah. I just need to make it to my house. Go to
Alright,
bed.
let's go.
Okay.
Like,
Good night, Saffron.
Yeah.
Good night. Yeah, no, a bargain is what an American would call a redneck, correct? Bargain, very bargain. One of the Aussie streamers, who's in the bloody heights. Okay, a very long statement. Do I need to read this to you guys? I do? Okay. I'd been staying at Pronghorn, and when I woke, my horse had run off, so I caught one of the green colts in the valley and proceeded to Strawberry to check my telegrams and get my horse. As I exited the telegram station, Seedy greeted me. I didn't recognise him immediately, but I gave a polite greeting back as I proceeded up the hill towards the stables. I noticed he was following me. As I got to the barn doors, he was behind me, shouting for me not to try anything and brandishing a repeating shotgun. He kept telling me to put my gun down and come out and talk. He referenced last time we met, the night he got arrested and sent to Siska, in part for attempting to rob me of carrots, and state he wasn't going to pick his gun away because I drew on him previously, of course after he'd drawn on me. I continued to hold my position within the barn, and he tried to warn me that he had superior firepower by stating that he had a repeating shotgun. I responded that I also had a repeating shotgun. He didn't believe me and asked for proof. By hearing, I obliged, firing one round in the ground, hoping that this would sate his curiosity and hopefully alert others to my predicament. Once he'd heard that, he became less intent on breaching the building and began saying something along the lines of, "So this is how it's going to go." But I snuck out the back door, ran up the hill and hid in the bushes. He came back over to the telegram station shortly after I'd sent an Anon, began menacing the multiple people in the multiple people in the porch. After he realised there was about 10 people in the telegram station, he backed off and left town, heading down the road near the butcher. I didn't see whether he turned toward Valentine or Blackwater. Let me know if you need anything else. Mate? I definitely said mate while negotiating, which... Aw.
I'll send it to you back, yeah?
Is that cash? Oh! It's law, right? It's law. Okay.
Everything alright?
I mean, I've sent in multiple tips about it. I got, like, not quite attacked, but attempted to be held up by, Seedy, that, Jabas nephew.
Oh, lovely. Where and when?
And Strawberry about 20 minutes ago. Maybe 30 minutes ago.
Fantastic. Was he still wearing all black?
You know, I can't even remember that detail because he was.
Okay.
It was mounted. I know what horse he was riding. It was the same one he was riding before.
Of course, you'd remember the horse.
I'm sorry. That's what I remembered. That's just
No, it's
the way
okay.
my brain
That's okay.
works.
Just that's fine. Important details. I understand.
I mean, you can see the horse from further away, and it's harder to switch. So you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
What kind of horse was it?
As a red dun Overo Mustang with a short crop black mane and black tail. So that's a the light sort of red clay colour with a dorsal stripe and white patches and blue eyes.
Yeah.
Nose, aye.
Interesting. Okay, we might have just seen that. So.
Well,
That's
the first time I saw him before he got arrested, he had been riding a smaller black. I think it was black horse. I think it was a black Arabian with a greyish white mane and tail. But I don't know if that was his or if he stole it.
It is hard to tell.
'Cause shortly afterwards, he had that Mustang, but that Mustang must be his because he had it before he went to Cisco.
I think it's definitely his. I saw him in town here earlier with it. He didn't have anybody with him, did he?
No, he was alone, and he apparently recognised me by my voice or something because he said hello to me, and then he followed me over to the barn when I went to go get my horse because I woke up in Big Valley with my horse refusing to come to me, so I had to grab a green colt out of the fields there.
Okay.
So I went to go get my horse and noticed him follow me. By the time I ran into the barn, he had his gun out and was threatening me and telling me not to even try anything.
But you said it was attempted, right? He didn't end up succeeding?
No, he didn't succeed. He held me up inside the barn. He was telling me not to leave. You know, that we were going to have a conversation. He was trying to get me to come out. I refused. I had my repeating shotgun drawn. He said, okay, this is how it's going to go. And then he tried to threaten me by saying he had superior firepower. I said, I've got a repeating shotgun. I said, I've got one too. Then he demanded that I prove it by firing so that he could know that I actually had a shotgun. So I obliged. And then he was less intent on breaching at that point. I've sent all this in a very detailed telegram to Winters directly because I just met him here in town.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for that.
Then he started monologuing about something, but I didn't kind of because I snuck out the back door that he didn't realise existed, and then ran up the hill and hid in the bushes. And then he realised that there was. Then he realised that there was about 10 people in Strawberry who weren't about to let him menace them with guns, so he left town finally. You ever mess up which character you're playing? Sometimes I mess up which accent I'm using. It's not so much messing up my character, but yes, sometimes I will use the wrong accent. And it's funny because sometimes that can be switching from an American accent to an Irish accent and doing that on accident. I think she might have crashed. Yep. That's why I said it's one of those things where people say something you don't realize what they said until a moment later. If you make a new character, what accent would they use? What? You're not Scottish! Don't worry, you're not the only one. I've gotten that before. Which one? Well, I've been thinking of doing an Irish character that has a much higher sort of. I've got to experiment. I've got to experiment with it in the car to get it to sort of be softer and higher pitched and more less rough and tumbled than Maeve's or Sive's. I've got to sort of think about how I'm going to do it and get it to sound different than Sive, who sounds more like this. Sive is a lot harsher. Should be a lot harsher than.
Sorry.
Well, it's quite alright. I don't know kind of. I had anything more important to tell you. If you remember the last thing I said, I could try and fill you in, but like Winter just has the information. But,
okay. Yeah.
It was definitely. I don't know kind of what he wanted, but knowing his associations, I wasn't about to just let him do something.
No. I mean, the fact that you managed to run out the back door while he monologued is actually quite entertaining thought.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be intelligent to be a criminal.
No. It's a very low standard and bar.
Mm-hmm. And considering whose relatives are,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
Better not to get involved with that.
Well, just see it's on brand for that family line, I think.
I will give you the warning regarding that family line to please be extra careful at the moment.
I mean, I've been told that for a while. I mean, that's why I'm not. I'm being very aggressive with anyone who tries to hold me up on the road, including.
Yeah.
That's this Seedy fella. I didn't know who he was associated with when he first approached me a few weeks ago. But
yeah, it's just the leash that they had put themselves on, they cut. So.
What do you mean by that?
Expect them to not. Stand by and not act on things anymore. They are fully going to be acting now.
Alright, have they made direct threats against individuals? Against me?
Against individuals and their loved ones. I'm sure you understand.
You know what, I do. Just not sure what to do.
Yeah. I wish I had a better answer than just avoiding it. But I know that's easier said than done.
Doing my best.
I know, yeah. But I just figured I'd do you the you know, the decency of letting you know that it's gonna be getting worse. I will say that they are in, you know, a couple mile radius, so I'd be particularly careful about being around here.
Have you seen Rip around tonight?
Um,
I mean, I literally just woke up to go check my telegrams and
Yeah.
and this happened, so.
Yeah. He was around earlier. I don't know if I've seen him in quite a few hours, though.
Okay.
I know he mentioned like a week or two ago that he was gonna be running some odd shifts. So
I know he has been. I'm just. Okay.
yeah. But just want to make sure you're being safe. So if there's anything we can do, just let us know.
In all fairness and no offense, man, there isn't too much you can do. And threats have been made. You know how it is. You really only act after something to happen, or when something is happening.
No, but if they are lingering around, we can make sure to be around.
Nice.
Because they have quite a long list right now, so it's not that narrow.
Like, well, you know me, I send in a lot of tips for a reason. I say things.
Yeah, and that's always appreciated. I hope you know that. It really has helped.
Good.
Alright, well, if I see Rip, I'll let him know that you're looking for him.
Aye. Make sure if.
Take care, Rip.
Aye. Yeah, no, hers great. She's very reasonable. She doesn't just jump on the anger train. All right, I am gonna run get something to drink, and I'll play the recording of what happened with Charles while I do that. Emote. Okay, why on earth would I? it's right in the middle of things. I mean, I'm AFK. I would hope that wouldn't be the case. Hang on. What is this one on? Nope, it's on. They want is game sounds, so you're just gonna get double game sounds because I'm lazy. Okay, why on earth would I trust you?
All right, how about this? You put your gun away, I'll put my gun away.
I'm not putting my gun away. You pulled your gun on me.
Yeah, because you pulled your gun on me last time.
Oh, aye, when you pulled your gun on me,
You
fella.
come outside, I can't hear you. You sound very mumbled.
I'm not coming out till you put that gun away.
You come outside, you want to show your gun.
I'm not coming out until you put that gun away. I've got the defensive position here, sir, and I'm gonna keep.
Listen,
You step back. You step back, or I will shoot. You step back, or I will shoot. I will shoot.
I have a repeating shotgun.
So do I. So do I, moron.
You have a repeating shotgun? Let me hear it. Oh my God. Okay.
You think I'm
Well, I
lying
guess
to
we're
you?
both prepared for this. Let's play nice. Go away.
Is there law in town? 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 Sorry, this is being so choppy.
Excuse me, miss. Can I help you?
No, there's someone out there who's trying to grab me or something.
Just now?
Aye.
Was he wearing green?
I'm not quite sure what he was wearing. He's riding a Mustang, a red Donovero Mustang.
Okay.
As that Seedy fella.
Is that you, Miss Mitchell?
Red Mustang?
Aye, a red Donovero. You know, like the light sort of red ones with white
Yes.
patches on him, black mane and tail.
Yes.
Was it you that was that a gunshot that?
He asked me to prove that I was carrying a repeating shotgun too. So I proved it.
Ah, okay.
You got a squeaky toy. You happy?
I think this man is writing a telegram already, and I think you were the one that he saw.
Okay, I mean, I'll just send my.
Okay.
It's not very thorough, but
No, it's okay. Are you alright?
I am fine. I didn't shoot him or anything. I just fired at the ground in the barn because
Okay.
he wanted me to prove that I
Did
had
you
a
hear a
repeating shotgun.
gunshot?
Aye, that was
Yeah.
that was my gunshot. Someone was trying to hold me up.
Was he trying
Gosh,
to
you
rob you?
all
Orange
right?
Mustang, yes?
Aye, the red Donovero. No, he's a fella he tried to
I
rob
love
me
Hyro so much.
a while ago, and he got pit in Sissica.
Oh,
And he told me, see you soon. So I'm assuming this is him trying to see me soon. I don't know what he wants.
I
What
don't
is
know
your
if he's
name, miss?
targeting you specifically.
His name
but
is Charles.
No, what is
No,
the name of
he specifically he followed
the
me
woman?
when I came to town. It's Saffron Mitchell. He followed me into town. He followed me over to the barn, and then he was calling me out by name and telling me that we needed to talk and that I was gonna not try anything. He had his gun out from the moment he started talking. So I pulled out my shotgun.
Shh. That's his horse.
Aye, it is.
Back in town.
Can I help you?
Let's give him a reason to not do this again.
I love Hyro.
Come up.
Hyro.
Did I say I'm gonna rob you? So, what you're telling me is you act based on rumors. Okay. And have your friends been robbed by me?
Yeah,
See,
the dog.
You put a label on me. I don't
That
appreciate
is
that.
a stuffed strawberry.
So put your gun away. 'Cause if you're gonna reach for yours, I'll reach for mine. Doesn't matter. The fact that you have it out, you shovel.
We should go
I
inside.
don't believe you.
We don't want to catch a stray one.
See, I've been arrested before for having a gun
True.
out like that, so.
I just kind of want to give him
Yeah, they got me for burning.
a lesser thought on
Yeah, Mingo's
doing
great.
it. So many people there to see.
Aha, now I
If he
swear
doesn't
to God,
realize this is his own
behavior.
foolishness.
If Saab was streaming later, I'm gonna have to go see his perspective of me running away from the barn.
I don't want to see you as well, so why don't you walk away?
Walk inside.
Not true.
This is
gonna
come down very
fast. Yes.
You're
Let's go.
responsible. Take 5 steps backward.
Okay.
I'll wait out here from behind cover.
Take 5
Okay.
steps backward. I'll take 5 steps backward. We'll go our separate ways. Yeah, that's what I thought, okay? Have a nice day.
Well, him too. A little boost for his ego.
What a fucking asshole, you're right.
I told you he.
You all right?
I'm
perfectly
fine. He
fine.
didn't
I
hurt
didn't wa-
me.
Oh, did he do something to you?
He was
There's somebody
trying
with some
to.
binoculars. Watch which way he rides. If he goes west or east
Yeah,
or
so
south.
does anybody disagree on the fact that it came back and I was able to keep my gun at my side just in case he did try to draw?
Well, he drew on me over at the stables.
He drew on you? Well,
Aye.
that's even more reason to be more cautious.
If you
of
heard
him.
a shotgun blast, that was
NPC just
mine
like
because
doing
he
flips.
demanded.
really?
Aye, he demanded proof that I was also carrying a repeating shotgun because he thought that he had the upper hand because he had a repeating shotgun.
Okay, so I have an even bigger reason to have got my gun out just in case he tried something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, hopefully law doesn't get me for brandishing.
I'm
I was
not
just
gonna
protecting
tell
myself.
them that you're. No, it was self-defense. This person's actively causing trouble in town. What are you supposed to do?
He's trying to get a reaction. That's what he's trying to do. I ain't fucking stupid.
I mean, you acquiesced to his request to put your weapon away, and then he
My
immediately drew his in
stazzy
reaction to
Exactly.
that. So
No,
that
he
is
was
self-defense.
he was shouting at me to put mine away too, and I said, "I'm not putting this away, and I'm not coming out of the barn until you put yours away. It's not happening."
As I walked through town as well, he kind of admitted to the doctors or something that he wanted to rob them.
Okay, well, I do apologize for bringing my gun out when he confirmed that it was him because I wasn't going to try to let him rob 7 of us.
No, that's that Charles Douglas, that Seedy Douglas, who's nephew to G. Bass.
Oh God, another one.
Wait, he's the divine?
He's the nephew to the nephew.
I don't know how it all works, but that's what I know of him.
What?
Nephew.
That's
to
what's
the
in the
nephew.
newspaper. Look in the newspaper.
He's a nephew to the nephew.
And that just means it's twice the generations of disappointment.
At this point, you should probably just hang him.
Also,
Next
nice
thing
coat
he
and
does.
vest and belt.
Oh, thank you. Like it got cold, I needed something warm, and this was a nice cooler.
Wait, you haven't seen my warm clothes yet?
Oh,
Because I also agree with
a
the
nice
fashion
coat
statement here.
and vest.
I absolutely blend in on this porch.
Wait.
Also got this.
Look at my vest.
Mm.
Oh my goodness, the best.
Oh no.
We're the same outfit on. Wait, you have the same vest too?
Yes, I think so. The warm fuzzy one.
like we all just want to be warm. She's even
There's
got the
very
same job.
limited options. And I just don't want to die of cold.
Go be warm.
Okay. So yeah, that was what happened. This is the rest isn't anything happened. Just... Oh, Saffron, yeah, it's because I wasn't set up or intending really to stream, right? I was literally just trying to check my telegrams and stuff, and then I got, RP'd at, which is fine. I love RP. I did not intend to start streaming again. I was gonna go to bed. I didn't think anyone would still be on. Cinder, what are you doing? Cinder, come here. Cinder. Wait, yeah, I don't know what happened to your bone. You hit it in my blankets. Yeah, come on. Winter set the stays on fire? That's kind of wild. Yeah, I know. Doggo, yes, Cinder. Cinder, the pulley! Hey, get your pulley butt over here, you silly doggy. Oh no. Either someone stole them or I probably haven't visited them for too long. Aussie Strim. Ah, all my crates are gone. I think I failed. Saf hasn't been staying in our house though. And actually, with all the creepy people about, I probably shouldn't stay in the house. Or take roads. How long you be streaming? I don't know. I should probably just go back out into the bushes somewhere at a camp and log. But I'm also wide awake right now. I don't know if I should try and go to Strawberry or to Valentine. It is 1:13 a.m. What? Just 100. She said they're... It's frustrating because hers said they're nearby, which could mean Thieves Landing, but it could also mean Tall Trees. And it sounds like he's got more buddies with him. You decide to pull an all-nighter. Right. Me too. Too old. Wary of taking roads. Well, I'm 31. Yeah, live it up while you're all young and. Oh, you got your ducky. You're a good girl. Still going to raves when I was 40. Well, okay. I've never been to a rave. Most extreme thing I was ever to was a Skillet concert. Halloween of 2012 or something like that. Maybe 2010. I don't know. And they went 2 hours overtime. They had lots of fun. Came out in costumes. If it helps you don't sound old. Yeah, I sound young. Good band though. Although I like the early stuff best. Yeah, we saw it. Covering for him was some band I don't think I've ever heard of again, called Decipher Down. And Hawk Nelson, which was kind of fun to see Hawk Nelson. They were dressed in Dumb and Dumber costumes. Like an orange fuzzy suit and stuff. They're both still around. Decipher Down, too. I just remember I didn't like Decipher Down because their audio was super imbalanced. Like, they played it so loud, I couldn't hear it. Like, I had to plug my ears against it. But Skillet, which was a much more experienced musical phenomenon at the time, they had their stuff balanced right. I could stand in front of the stage and not have my eardrums being blown out. Me and one of my best friends' 40th birthday party. We organized a raid by the lake on some land his family owned. It was a great party. Sound engineers can work miracles, for lack of a better term. Yeah, my dad is super into that, so he kind of explained, yeah, this is what I do. Yeah, I think it's just sometimes younger or newer bands might think louder equals better, or just not have experienced people doing their mixing. Which, still, I guess that's both. What's your favorite Skillet song? Boy, I don't know. I haven't really listened actively to Skillet for a long time, but the song that I heard that made me realize they existed was Comatose. So I've always really liked Comatose. There's some other ones I like too, but I'd have to like hear them. I'm not good at memorizing titles and stuff. One of my favorite concert experiences was going to one of those ones where they have, you know, like 10 bands, and it was the people that were up there were New Song, which is like a bluegrass, old school kind of bluegrass group, and they're responsible for the song Christmas Shoes, like the one that the movies have been made off of and everything. So the story about the, you know, I want her to look beautiful when Mama meets Jesus tonight. Like that, you know, really cheesy kind of song. So they're all these old guys with their band, plinking their banjos and stuff like that, and that's their music. And then immediately after them was Red. And Red had like flamethrowers going in the background. Then the whole back of the stage was shut down for the fire that was blasting around. So funny. It was just the juxtaposition. Oh no, I love Red. I really like it. I was basically there for Red. It was just really funny for it to go from Christmas Shoes to Red with flamethrowers blasting in the background. It was just a fond memory I will always have. Uh-oh. Big old buffer. I'm probably gonna crash. Oh, we didn't crash. We just had a long buffer. Okay. I was saying, if you missed it, that... No, I do like Red a lot. It was just super great. The juxtaposition between New Song and their Christmas Shoes and Red with their flamethrowers. So, you know. You know, everyone's excited for an AU friendly stream. I am still awake. I just don't know what to do. You know, like if I wander around alone, the chances of me getting snatched if this group doesn't just disappear into the west is high. I'm very much awake. Like, if I go to sleep now, I'm not going to be sleeping for 3 hours. I am, however, guys, I am hoping to plan a subathon extra long stream next weekend. Audio adrenaline! Yes! I loved audio adrenaline. Form your own group. Well, Saffron's not a vigilante. He's not gonna go do vigilantism. You know what? She should talk to Hyro. Well, no, because they're not there to protect, you know, some random person can't just get protection. But they would never expect me to go up. I should ask Hyro, though. Oh, it's Tibbet. Where's she going? Always Tibbet. Always Tibbet! Sorry guys, I don't know why my net is having such a connection. The characters you play? 3 semi-regularly at the moment. So the reason why I'm not taking my horse and hitching him up or hiding him is because if someone rides up outside and he's not hitched up, he'll start screaming and dancing around. He'll alert me. Fun fact, a similar technique was used by the bush rangers in Australia. I read this book called The Last Bush Rangers when I was preparing for my bush ranger character that I never played. And it talked about how they would set up like a false campfire and they would stake their horses at 4 corners out and then sleep somewhere away from there. But anyone approaching any side of the camp would disturb the horses. The horses would start snuffling and making noises and whickering and stuff like that. They were very sneaky, sly, hiding in the canyons and doing stuff like that. But you're doing pretty good with the dingo fence. They have, you guys know that Australia has a giant dingo fence that like goes across most of the country. I'm pretty, is it the whole country? I'm not sure. I just know it's ridiculous. It's so long and it's to keep dingoes. Are you chewing on my toes? What do you have? You have tickle. That's naughty. Bad puppy. Love when I love you. Navisa, I'm not trying to use you for refuge exactly. I'm just not sure what to do or where to go right now. Thank you for stepping in Strawberry. Rip has been very busy with some special assignments. Will it be a bother if I do come up and visit? Jabas, and it seems his new nephew may be looking to hurt me. Would never laid them up there. I just don't have anyone around me at the moment. Yeah, is there a great wall? The Great Dingo Wall! Peach pit left here. Wow, that is so relevant. I should telegram in that there's a suspicious peach pit laying on the porch. Right? Nope. Not right. Something like that, you just ignore it, because why on earth would you take notice of a random peach pit or a random strand of hair on the floor for people looking for something already? Sorry it's so choppy tonight, guys. I don't know why. A bit choppy for me. I'm getting like 30 FPS. You know he's gonna say yes, but it's good to ask anyways. Well, here's the thing. Back when Tommy Two Snakes was being hunted by Saffron was being hunted by Tommy Two Snakes, the current chief Running Fox got very tetchy and was like, she shouldn't be seeking refuge up here. We're not here to be a refuge and protect people, which, you know, valid. Like, you know, that's valid. But she was very, like, kind of aggressive about that. She didn't like Saffron. For some reason. And Saffron wasn't, like, trying to become, as they call, kinsfolk or anything. She wasn't, like, becoming, you know, starting to learn about the customs and stuff to join Wapiti. But she's probably what Hyra would call a very good friend. I mean, they've known each other for over a IRL year now. Cinder, you sweet puppy kissing my heel. You nice baby. You should play some cricket later. Yeah, I just need to figure out what exactly to do with cricket. Like, I know we've got the thorn connections and stuff. I'm gonna try going up to Wapiti. Man, all the lawmen must just be out and about chasing the criminals. Once again, we have... It was Lacey that played Running Fox. Yes. You are correct. IRL, do you ever use an accent by mistake? So I'll say yes and no. One time okay, so my sister stayed over a few years ago, and she said to me that I was speaking in a Scottish accent in my sleep. I was sleep talking in a Scottish accent. And then one time I had to bite back going into, because it's usually the Aussie accent that kind of attacks me, because it's a very, I call it aggressive. It's a very aggressive sound. It really, like, it's easy to go into once you've experimented with the noises. I don't know. I called someone while I was at work, and the person who answered the phone had a strong Aussie accent. And my brain was like, you're talking into a mic, you need to use an accent. And I started to say, how did I know? I said, howdy. I did a Scottish howdy to her. And another time I was at Walmart checking out the electronics, and there was a guy, an English guy, and my vowels just started turning into Aussie vowels at the end of my sentences. And my sister, she looked at me funny afterwards. She's like, yeah, you started talking funny. No, oh no. Oh no. You're turning into one of us, yes. I wouldn't go that far, okay? It's just, but no, for the most part, I don't. Oh no! Ah! Oh no! the bad guys are nowhere near, because I'm shooting the police. Bye, Cinder. You're a good girl. Okay. You don't have to get upset at me. There's like my cousins, no. No, it's just because I started yelling. It's just like, what? More? The one I didn't shoot? Come on! Where are you? You want to come on and plea? I'll plea! Oh, that's good. You're a good girl. They better not. I think I'll pop over to Emerald now, since I did send that telegram, just to check. Emerald's risky, though. I think the Jabas crew are more west than east. So hopefully that's not which direction they go. So be careful. The other thing I gotta do is remember not to sprint. Just go at a canter so I don't exhaust my energy. That way if someone sees me, I have a better chance of getting away. Even though if I run, they'll probably just start shooting. So, unfortunate. That will cause me to go down. My horse will freak out. It'll run faster, but erratically, and yeah. If the other side starts shooting, you are at a disadvantage in the chase. If they don't shoot and you have a lead, you're in the advantage when running. To a degree, because they can close the gaps behind you. Like when you turn, they'll just make up that difference by beelining it through your turn. Have you been to countries outside of the USA? Yes, actually. I have spent I lived for 1.5 years in Japan when I was little. I visited both Nepal and the Philippines for about 3 months each. And I've been to Hong Kong and China for about a week span. This is ignoring, like 13-hour and 9-hour layovers in Korea and Taiwan. And, of course, Canada. Like, I was up in Canada last week. Oh, and I visited England when I was 4 years old. November 12th race, 5 p.m. EST. Death horse race, no weapons, no lasso. Oh, no lassos. Anything goes. I thought it was anything goes, including lassos. Said, do you come from a land down under? Yeah, that's today. That's tonight. I gotta see if I think the Bells know about it. I think that we should go mess with it because it's the firm. Can you hear that thunder? I mean, I did grow up listening to an Aussie band, so sometimes I sing in Aussie when it's their song. Because, you know. I'll be very sad if you hate Vegemite. You know what? I can't remember if I've tried it or not. Because I know that I was living with an Australian for a while, and she had a thing of Vegemite. And I remember her accidentally hitting someone in the face with her little jar of Vegemite. I honestly can't remember whether or not. Newsboys, Peter Furler specifically. I really like Peter Furler. Peter Furler's great. Or if you do, just have it on bread. I've never really had Vegemite, I don't think. Since I can't remember, I'm gonna say I haven't. I'm sure I could find a place to like it, because I like strongly flavored things. Like, I like, you know, green olives, pickled eggs, you know, stuff like that. Like, really strongly flavored things. I'm assuming it's... My dad went out on, so there's that civilian Navy vessel that went out to look for that missing airplane in the ocean. He was on the investigation team. Ah! More wolves! It sounded like the growl was right behind my head. So he was on this boat for a good month. And he said there was this one guy, you know, they were out of Perth, so they were almost all Aussies on the boat. And they said that he would take his toast and spread like a half-inch thick of Vegemite over it. Die! How many times? I still hear panting. Ah! But he said that even the Australians on the ship would give the old salty sea dog the side eye as he ate his morning toast with half an inch of Vegemite on top. That is too much. I think everyone on the ship agreed. I don't think I can keep all these skins, but I'm gonna skin them all. Jerks. I do the same thing and get complaints, but I say if you don't put that solid half-inch on, you can't taste it. Okay, so we've got a weirdo here. Alec admits it. That's okay. Multiple Aussies in chat tonight. Better not be more wolves, man. Even though I killed a bunch of wolves, I only get to turn in 4 pelts off of my horse. You destroying our reputation. We trying to convert her, mate. Just what exactly are you trying to convert me to? Aussieism or the love of Vegemite? Are you really Aussie if you don't love Vegemite, mate? Both, but for legal reasons. The first. What? For legal reasons? What? I heard that you're never hungry if you have a jar of Vegemite, because if it's all you got to eat, you don't feel hungry anymore. Mate, don't you go dissing Vegemite like that. You're gonna get a bunch of blokes all fired up here in chat. Besmirchment! I can't say that. I can't say that with the accent. I don't know why. Ah! Are you serious? Let me up! No, the sacrificial shrimp is right there. Why are you laughing so hard, Alec? Nope. It could be that someone got incapped over there. I have randomly found Hyro incapped up here before, which is pretty stinking hilarious. Oh, the wolves are after me. Like, what is this garbage? Since they're just right there, it could be that they found something to chew on. This horse is good. He doesn't run away because I'm shooting. APB and Lee. makes me really appreciate this gun. Hello, is there anyone over here? Oh, they vanished after I shot them. That's so annoying. Is everyone over here okay? Oh, they were acting weird. Okay. Oh, PB and Jaylee, thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I didn't notice that right away. Hope you had a good stream. Wer denken, mate? Howdy. Sorry. Are you with Wapiti?
Oh yeah. Saffron?
Aye. Oh, we were just... Is that it a colour?
Yes.
Howdy. Do you know of Hyros in town? Hyros up at the village?
Yes, he's about. We heard the shots from the shooting range we have. That'll be him. If you heard that arrow to scare the shit out of us.
Is that what he's doing? He thinks he's clever like that. I sent him a telegram, so he's probably not down. He probably wasn't even near town.
He is up there.
Oh, there he is. Oh. I actually came up to visit, but I got attacked by 3 packs of wolves. So
3?
There was 2 on the road up towards Bacchus, and then there was 1 group of timber wolves right here acting very strange.
This is Saffron. She's a friend.
Howdy.
Howdy doody, cowboy. How do you do?
There's something else I should say up here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, you went in the phone of me saying howdy.
Oh.
This is how he greeted me as well. This is. this is.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Doody, cowboy.
Did Hyro sneak down?
Don't steal my words.
Put your bow away.
No, I always carry my bow.
Midas,
You don't
don't
carry
you
it in
start
the
getting
village.
touchy.
We're not in the village.
Hang on, let me put him over here where he won't kick anyone.
Arrow, can you see where my arrow went?
Yes, I can.
Not bad.
Passable.
I came up here to sort of visit you, Hyro, and I ended up, killing 4, 8, 9,
Oh,
about
that's so
13
sweet, Saffron.
wolves.
We heard.
So sweet. You came here to see me, and instead you've been bathing in blood.
I have a question for you.
Pretty much. I mean, you're not wrong there.
I can't tell if your shirt is red or
It's purple.
just blood.
It's supposed to. Aye.
I have a question for you.
Aye.
Are you Irish or Scottish?
I'm Scottish.
Why did you do an impression when you said this?
Well, because I met a friend of mine on a journey, and he is Scottish. I can't remember his name, so I always called him Scottish. So I will just call you Scottish.
Well, I mean, if it helps, my name's Saffron.
Saffron, yes, the Scottish Saffron.
I do not know if there is another Saffron in the crossing. It is a very specific name.
Scottfron.
Well, then it is a fake Scottish, but this one is the real Scottish.
Saffron, please no.
Or Saffish.
I'd take Jonah Talltrees as Women on Rock before Scott Run or
What?
sort of perversion.
What?
Strong Spirit called you Woman on Rock.
Aye, he did because he would find me standing on
I
the
thought
rock
the
by
entire
the cougar.
title was Strong Spirits Woman on Rock.
Well, I thought you were going to say he called me that because he's rock hard or something. But I don't know about that.
No, not strong spirit. Oh, no. He only had that kind of feelings for one person.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's bow.
No, he is not.
No, he wasn't married to his bow like you are.
It's a pretty lovely bow I have, no?
Yes.
Which does not have a name.
Yes, you don't know your wife's own name.
Well, true love doesn't
Your,
need
your,
a
your
name.
wife, husband?
Anyone need animal fat? It's just wood, never mind. I had more, but I twisted it because
Oh, that's fair.
I had anticipation of killing. Well, I did kill the wolves, but they got dragged off very quickly. They were not acting correctly.
Yes. The coyotes around here have learned how many wolves come about.
Aye, there's 3 timbers right down here, and for a second I worried that it was another situation where I'd find not Hyro laying in the woods, but not Hyro, of course.
My husband.
What?
Where do you face away with your head bowed?
Admiring this tree. It's a lovely tree.
It is a very nice tree. I like the light coloured bark.
Birch.
Birch. Eyes on all sides.
Wow.
Won't even look at his own wife. This man.
Yes, wife.
Were you found before in the woods? Is
I
this-
was, but it had only been for a few moments
No
because
offense,
some
but your laugh
wolves
sounds like a laugh
spooked
Harley
my
Quinn would
horse,
do.
and my horse. It was a very strange thing. I was thrown from my horse and did several somersaults through the air before landing very hard.
It did a sick flip, and it hit the ground.
No, I did.
Thing is, the thing is, apparently I found him only a few minutes later, and I did so by nearly running him over with my own horse. And then he actually called out to me, and I screamed.
Thank you for not running over my husband.
Why did he see him there? I mean, no, it wouldn't have been intentional, you know. I was just perusing. I came up the paths from below Bacchus or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what I did.
I was out at the springs because I saw fireworks out in the west.
I got lured out by fireworks, and then his horse attacked a tree with him being the collateral.
I did not see myself anywhere near a tree when this happened. I do not think I hit a tree branch.
Oh. Okay.
But it felt like I hit a tree branch. The way I was moving, it was awful. I got dizzy more than anything.
I've done that before. I've had wolves spook my horse, and then I hit the ground and black out immediately.
Oh my god, so many times in Roanoke.
I have not had this happen.
I did that one time, and you know, I blacked out for a moment. I was just laying there trying to catch my breath, and Deputy Wright's shouting, "Saffron, you want to help me with these wolves here?" Like, oh, can he? And then the moonshiner rolled by immediately. That was a
Oh no.
So much happened in one moment.
Oh, that reminds me.
And then I'm pretty sure a gang rode up to
God, do you? What was your badge made of?
the same thing as everyone else's.
You're sure? You didn't rub it against a magnet every morning?
I am quite sure, and you know, it actually saved me once. I had 2 because one got shot through and like reflected the bullet, had a hole in it. I kept that one as a souvenir.
They're made of tin.
Usually. I think.
Or brass.
Hmm.
Pretty sure it was made of brass. I know people like to call them tin, but
I still have an old one laying around.
Am I crazy?
Yes.
Or is my wife carrying a tomahawk's blade, but no handle?
Yes.
I also see this.
It is covered by the fluff of my pants.
Oh, aye, she's got very fuzzy pants there.
Yes, I made it myself.
Yes,
Very nice.
he picked out this outfit, which is why he loves it so much.
I have the same problem, which is why I never have a tomahawk on my waist.
So, and we're back
My legs are
to
too thick.
our matching outfits right here. Let me put my coat on. And
Mm-hmm.
there
Mm-hmm.
we go.
I have a similar
Mhm.
jacket, but in yellow.
Oh, the blood
But it's in
stains. They dye the fur
It's
so
not.
beautifully.
No, it's
It's not
actually
just
burgundy.
the. It's not just the jacket though, Itakala. It is also the vest and the belt.
Shit. And this too. This too right here.
Ah.
Right back.
Oh.
Oh.
Like it was cold. I went into
A
the work.
resigned sigh.
Oh yeah. It was snowing for like 6 hours today, Saffron.
I
I'm
snowed
so-
the other day, and then I went
I'm
up
so
into
mad I
the
missed the snow.
I went up into the snow, so I could have it where it was snowing in the snow without it being raining in the snow, which I hate when that happens.
I'm looking forward to the snow so much. I didn't get to enjoy it last year.
Oh.
It's
You didn't
about
get to
time.
enjoy it.
I am.
But I
very
haven't
much
seen
looking
any of the
forward.
snow this year yet.
Oh, it was so
It's always
cold.
when I'm sleeping.
Well,
See,
wake up then.
See, by Sikala's
Wow.
rituals and predictions, he's saying probably within the next few weeks we're probably gonna have enough chill to have it stick.
I know. I'm sure. I mean, it's coming on quickly already. Having the snowfall.
It's gonna be a rough year for sure.
It was only for maybe an hour or so yesterday, and now 6 hours today. It's coming on.
Howdy dowdy.
Why did you do this?
You didn't
Do what?
see him coming up the entire road. I did.
I
He
have
was
one
running.
eye. He's on my blind spot.
I need your blind spot.
What?
Okay, so are we gonna stand out here like a bunch of strangers?
Yes.
Or are we gonna go
Come
into
to
the village?
That's up to
Yes.
you. I mean,
As
I
chief,
sent a
everyone
telegram
is welcome.
saying I was coming up and everything, but I didn't want to impose.
No, you're
Let
fine.
me bring Midas to the village.
That'll be $5. I just said something. I said that will be $5.
Oh, come on, quit being so stubborn in Midas. Right? You were going to catch up, but you got to quit twisting your head around.
Saffron, what kind of horse is that?
He's a foxtrotter.
Foxtrot. I was speculating what kind of horse it was before. If he had light-colored mane, he could pass for a palomino almost.
Aye. He's a pretty boy.
Thank you.
Midas wants some Vegemite.
Obliska, you were right. I kinda like the sleeves on this.
I told you.
I'll give it bigger. Big more.
What the fuck
No
are you
more
saying?
sure.
Why did I hear the word swallow and white and sexual something?
I don't even know what that means, but I agree.
I don't. Saffron's never been introduced to Vegemite, I don't think. Although he
Wait,
did start
are you calling me sex?
introducing her to Australianisms,
Is that
but
what
now
it is?
she's like, yeah, Australians.
Yes, I
Jokingly,
am.
of course, but you know. Because Danny
Trying to
Kerrigan
find
was
out
such
if
an
you
enemy
need
of
to
hers,
go
and then
TP
Boyd was such a monster to
I
her.
don't do the TP creeping.
Did I just hear the phrase teepee creeping?
Yes.
Yes.
It is an actual phrase.
Oh, interesting.
It's the means of seeking casual sexual encounter.
Oh, great. I didn't need to know that.
Every day I learn more about what happens in this village.
You asked, Saffron.
Okay, I know I did. I know I did.
And then you're complaining about knowledge. What's that? Oh, I didn't need to know.
I mean, you can't just say you don't want it. Oh, and if you say that, then my imagination will be worse than
Oh,
reality.
there he goes. Now Nayate's TP creeping.
Oh no.
If he goes near my grandparents' teepee, I'm going to shake him. He's in the exact opposite direction, so it should be fine.
So I just want to be upfront with you and everything. You saw the situation with that fella down in Strawberry, eh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm
It was strange.
a wee bit. So a while ago I was out in the Heartlands and I was out there collecting wild carrots, and he approached me in the rain at night and started calling out to me while I was riding, and you know, I wouldn't stop for him. I wouldn't let him get close to me, and he started asking, you know, what I was doing and stuff, and got to tell him that I had, you know, I was looking for carrots. He wouldn't know how many I had, and then he told me to just give them to him, and I said no, I wouldn't do that, but I'd be happy to show him where they grew. He just wanted them, and then he said, you know, well, what if I do this? And he pulled out his gun, so I pulled out my rifle and stood him down, and then rode off. While I was letting the law know about all this, he came up and tried to make it out like I was just randomly pointing guns at him out in the Heartlands. But then he did eventually ride off with a "see you soon," since he was wanted. After he got arrested that night, it was revealed to me that he's actually nephew to J Bass. Jonathan Devine, who is currently on a rampage to seek revenge against every deputy who was involved in Sam Bass's death. And apparently they're talking a lot about targeting loved ones.
Sounds like a lot of cases of "you made me this way."
I just want to
Sounds
be...
like people making a whole lot of excuses for doing terrible things.
I just want to be upfront that I fall under that category. So it's possible that his coming after me might have been about more than the carrot situation. So coming up here, I just don't want to engage or bring anything here.
You are always welcome here.
Well, if any of the dickless bastards or this fellow comes up here, you needn't worry. They have more qualm for other reasons, being in any of the tribe's territories. They'll have no welcome in my camp, that's for sure.
I just I went to ask permission to find a place to stay nearby. Rip's been away a lot lately, and I don't know where to go or what to do right now. I'm hopefully temporarily out. I got fired from my job at the newspaper the other day.
Fired?
So.
What for, if I may ask?
I've been told that it is for my demeanour, but I ultimately had a co-worker who was petty and jealous and making up things about me, and for some reason she's believed, and my word apparently means nothing. So when one of the sub-editors called me up and started yelling at me and making accusations that had no basis in fact or reality at me in the middle of town, I got angry and had to remove myself from the situation before I said something I would regret. Later I get a telegram saying I'm fired. So hopefully it is a temporary situation. Hopefully I can get kinder to listen to reason and realise that this other editor, this other writer is just making things up. Or misseeing a situation and putting her own assumptions on it.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to ruin the moment, but I kinda like your accent when you get upset.
Jesus Christ. I said GP creeping and now he can't help himself.
It's fierce, but still, like likable. Either way, continue.
Thank you. I am in a relationship, so.
Winter is coming nigh out to you and you just felt ice go down your back.
No, I mostly felt blood on my back today, actually.
Actually, this is true. You did get attacked by a bear.
You did.
Yes.
There are camps in the base where she could stay if you have no desire to
You are welcome here to stay.
Are you certain? I just don't want to impose, and I certainly don't expect anyone to do anything on my behalf. If people come for me, I'd rather flee the area.
As one of the 2 chiefs of Wapiti, you are welcome here. If the other chief speaks with others and they have issues with this, I will speak with them myself.
Thank you. I just know that this was it was concerns voiced by Rodden Fox a year ago when 2 snakes was hunting for me.
Yes. It is true this is not somewhere for people to hide.
Aye.
But
Running Fox also hasn't been here in a long time.
Aye. I just wanted to make sure I'm not, because I'm not necessarily trying to hide. I just don't have I don't really have anywhere to go right now.
Do you have your bivouacking gear on your horse?
My sorry, what?
Your clothes and other effects to find a place to rest.
Aye, I do. I have been.
You mind if I take them down? I can take it to a tent nearby.
No, I don't mind. Sure. Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
and
He just goes for it.
If you hit me, if you hit Midas, I swear to God.
Midas, be a good boy, please.
Fuck him up, Midas.
No.
Do not tell Midas to fuck up my husband.
Sounds like this horse might get a hay cube depending on who he listens to.
He might get a hay cube one way or another, regardless.
By the way, I'm sure you both understand this is, of course, not a permanent thing. We're
No,
trying to figure things out. And if you need help trying to figure these things out, I'm happy to help.
No, I just. It's really just for now, maybe a few days. I'm just trying to figure some things out, and Rip's not around. Honestly,
There's a decent tent that's just nearby if you wanted to see a good spot. I had one I thought you might like.
No, it's not. Sure.
With your approval, Chief. You will
yes.
have a neighbor.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just visiting after all. That's no problem for me. I slept in the
You are now a
barn at
guest?
Pronghorn last night.
You can close it if you need to, of course. We will not request that it stays open.
Just put it on display.
Yes, once you're in there, we're going to put up a big sheet of glass, and we'll feed you through a slot.
Okay.
This is a good spot, though. A lot of our hunters equip themselves around here, get themselves prepared for the hunt. It's a good spot for it.
We have a good fire right here. You know what? This is a very good spot.
It really is. Mm-hmm.
This is a cooking fire as well.
I've got heaps of wolf meat right here. I'm gonna cook some up, actually.
Actually, I have an excellent idea as well.
Oh?
I'll be right back, Chief.
Yes. What does he do? I love him, but I cannot help but be the slightest bit concerned whenever he says, I have an idea.
Oh no!
Are you smacking the cows? Why? What?
Gotta slap the beef.
We do not need to slap the beef. We don't need to slap the beef.
It is tradition.
You got them more into the village.
This is fun. I'll just slap the beef back.
Those poor beeves.
Actually, I think I know what
Getting
he's doing.
slapped.
Yes, I knew it.
What?
This little pile of tinder is without purpose at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
If you needed to temporarily store any of your things.
Alright, oh, thank you. A lot extra, just fresh cooked wolf meat here if anyone's wanting that. But,
Oh yes, and with you and your seasonings, there's oregano all around here.
I've just kicked some up with thyme and oregano.
There's so much oregano. Back some time ago, it felt like that was all there was.
Charlie, what the fuck
Charlie,
are you
what are
doing?
you doing?
Oh, he's climbing up into.
You're going
Batch.
to break it. That's our arrow. It's the
Maybe.
arrow that says this is the way you get in.
That is not an arrow.
I mean, what is it then, Charlie?
It's a bunch of branches.
Get shitted on.
No.
Yeah, all your effort for nothing.
I hate you.
This reminds me of how you can get into the rafters at Wallace Station.
Oh yes, yes. Or how you can get onto that little hidden bit in the
Valentine's
saloon in
Lane.
Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
You can get into that hidden little upper floor bit.
This is my new perch. I will fire arrows at anyone who comes into town, like Sakala.
Stop it! Ow! Oh, your
Honestly, on
ankles.
days I don't stream, I don't cough like this.
Oof.
A lot of talk.
Everyone is scuttling around.
And I was fine until I had COVID again. I had COVID at the beginning of the year.
I hope this is okay, by the way.
No, it's excellent. Thank you. I didn't expect to be permitted to stay up here. I was just gonna kind of touch base and find a place out sort of nearby.
I mean, we've built up so much lately. We have so much room. Why would we not use it to help those we care about?
I do appreciate it.
Also, I find it funny when my husband tells me stories of falling while doing the obstacle course. So, of course you can.
That was a D.
My only regret is that I did not see.
He got nearly to the end. He got nearly to the end.
Oh my goodness.
And then he got overconfident when he overtook. And he just fell at probably the easiest, that sort of just the
Oh
ledge
my
walk
God.
along at the very end. He fell. And then so Hyro and I went down to watch from the mountainside below while he went
Yes.
to try and take it again, and we're waiting, we don't say anything, we don't hear anything, and we started going, oh, we just fell. Because I very distinctly heard as I was slipping over, the platforms there, saying, oh, you're being beaten by your woman or something, while Rip was slipping and sliding and falling, just not able to get up that first jump.
Oh my god. At some point, I need to try this obstacle course.
Aye, and so we waited for a while, and then finally we rode all the way to the end. We didn't see him, so we rode all the way back up to the crown of the mountain, and he was laying right beyond the rock where you start. And he was singing, please Saffron or Hyro, come rescue me.
Oh my goodness.
My ideal death for Saffron would be her knowingly sacrificing herself for someone else.
Oh god. Maybe I should be careful with the obstacle course if I do try it.
That's pretty dangerous, and there's a point after the eagle's nest that you've got to slide down a very steep slope of the mountain, and at first you might not even realise that's where you're supposed to go, but there's a wee ledge below that you can sidle along. Something else actually. It's actually sort of one of my favourite things. I would love to go crawl around on it again. It was a lot of fun. I know that Rip came up here again. I didn't kind of ever actually completed it. He never mentioned it to me, so.
He did.
Oh, he did.
He did. Yes, without injuring his loins.
Not even once.
No, not that first time.
Wait, did he try it again and not?
No. Not the first time he came around. No, he didn't. Not the The first time he came on, the second time. Jesus Christ.
Wait,
Charlie,
So he
why would
he
you
tried
do
it
this?
twice and he got hurt the second time.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember.
Okay.
I am
One of the
very
two
tired.
times he got hurt.
He's becoming senile.
She's trying to get
Yes.
her job back. She has to talk with people to clear things up. It
You're
should
so
be
dirty, I
solved.
can't even see your
It's
eyebrows.
as easy as that.
Oh yeah, you know what you can see?
'Cause it's all based off of major
You are
IC
very Covered in
misunderstandings.
dirt. What happened to you?
Do
What
you think
can I
I
see?
Probably
I
fell
cannot
down
see.
a mountainside.
What is that I cannot see?
He likes to slide down mountainsides.
I love why you covered in dirt. you. Jokes on you, I'm short enough that bowing your head does nothing. I'm still
This
here.
is true. This is how I make eye contact with you. I mean, have you ever seen a couple like this, Saffron? Oh,
You're always full of good ones, though, Hyrule.
this is true. This is true. With my wife just under 5 feet and me above 6 feet, if we have any children, they're going to be average.
Maybe,
Or
or they might
on the
surprise
extreme.
you. Aye, they might surprise
Yeah,
you.
who knows? Yes, we'll have 7-foot tall children and we'll all be looking up to them.
Oh,
I wouldn't doubt it.
my neck is gonna be ruined. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be looking up my whole life.
That's why you need to.
Maybe you
when our
should,
children go
get
out to hunt, you need to stand on a rock and hug them goodbye.
Just make yourself some stilts, walk around on uplifted
stilts.
tags. Aye.
Yes, or get some 12-inch heels on your boots.
Ah, yes, I will get 12
That's
inch heel
basically stilts at that
moccasins.
point.
I think those are just called stilts.
Do you think they count as stilts at that point?
Okay, you know what? I don't need this.
What?
All right.
What?
Don't need what?
I don't need this criticism.
What kind of criticism?
All right, as the fashion guru here, okay.
Okay.
Yes, my love.
Sure.
Wait,
sure,
what's
sure,
this
sure.
about fashion?
Oh, I dress people all the time, and most of the time they like it.
Have you had anyone not like it?
No. But I've dressed you, I've dressed Charlie, I've dressed Lyle Lancaster, I've dressed Black Sky.
Did you dress Rip yet? I know he was talking something about that.
I have not. I have not actually. What's a color that you think he would loathe but look good in?
Green.
Green?
Mhm.
Oh,
He
green's
says-
my
He
favorite.
says, "You're not gonna turn me into a leprechaun." I said, "Leprechaun isn't even Scottish, and you won't look like a leprechaun just because you're wearing a wee bit of green." I told him I'll get him into some green, one way or another. Pretty much,
There's
he,
no
like,
way.
pretty much he dislikes anything that isn't black or very, very dark grey.
Does he? Can he see colors?
Aye, he can. He's just a.
You ask if he's like a dog.
decides
Listen,
not to.
listen, he wants to be dark and mysterious and sit on top of buildings, you know, like this, looking out over the city.
In the politest way, it is hard for him to be fully dark and mysterious when his hair is like a beacon.
Is the night.
I am the night.
that is exactly.
Squeakers.
He's just up there.
Come, my squirrel minions. Let's go and catch some criminal scum.
He's just sitting there squatting up on top of the building, going, "I am Rip."
I am Rip. Hear me roar.
Oh my god.
Beware, cattlemen of the night, kellies of the day. I will find you and drop on you like a squirrel from a tree.
Getting roasted again on that big rat, nice.
To color.
Hyrule really enjoys not even a light roast on Rip, but just absolutely charring him to the bone.
Gonna take you out to Saturday, sit you down on the chair, just scream in your face, "Where are the guns going?" Tell me. Swear to me. Swear to me, where are the guns going?
hate that you are so good at impressions sometimes.
You seem to be dying.
Is
I'm
it better or
rolling in my
worse that he is
sleep.
not around
He
to
has
hear that?
quite the reputation.
The reputation, more like a roastutation.
What? Oh, you just go right. You go right through, right to the throat. How you roll? Vicious. I don't want to know what you say about me when I'm not around.
Oh, I said you were my friend.
Oh, that's good. I mean, granted, I guess you would have been that ruthless to Rip's face, maybe even more so.
Uh-huh.
Well, I have a harder time imitating you, otherwise I might have a chance at it.
Attempt it.
I mean, I could be Scottish, but that's about it.
Let's hear it, you Raven.
Oh, my Scottish, it's a pale comparison. I mean, I can mimic the accent, but that's it. I can't get high enough on the scale to mimic Saffron.
Well, it's
Let's
just
hear
like
it.
I can't go imitating you because you've got a low voice.
He does have, yeah. It's one of the reasons, one of the few reasons I'm glad my voice is very high, because he cannot mimic it quite right.
Well, but
Otherwise,
I
I
can mimic
would
your accent
complain.
enough, right? To make your fucking skin tingle.
Oh my god, I don't speak
Fucking
like
cheese.
that.
I don't like that either. The skin crawl.
We were talking earlier about
What do you mean? I'm John English. Give me a flat cap and I'll intimidate you by saying I'm gonna cut your fucking cheeks.
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy,
Jesus
I've
Christ.
never met that sort of fella before, ever.
I have not met a dozen of these men before.
Seems like new grapes of him come around every few months.
That's right, and I'm Michael Freedom. I sound a bit like Monroe. I reckon I sound more like Monroe.
Although it's downright terrifying. When Rip tries to do Monroe, he is more Monroe than Monroe is Monroe.
Let's see. I mean, I could always be a little more intimidating.
No.
It sounds
no.
like Kiono meets
No,
Tommy
no,
Two
no,
Snakes.
no. Remember Saffron? The
I do. That was
Tommy
definitely
Two Sticks came riding into Blackwater once, and he rode past us, bouncing on a horse, and he was just the most empty-hearted hiss. Just...
That's what
think
it
it was
was.
because
That
he
was
was bouncing
it
on the
was the
horse, he could
bounce,
only
it
get
was-
out some of the hiss.
That was the bounce. That was the bounce. The bounce of the
I could
horse,
hiss
and he
every
was slowly
bounce.
letting out air. As he tried.
That's it. That's all I got in me today.
He got he likes to start, well, as in and Saffron.
Well, if it is Saffron Mitchell.
Pretty much. I'm glad that I don't see him around too many days.
Yeah, me too. God, I am just covered in filth, aren't I?
You are
really wet.
filthy fuck right
did
now.
happen,
Please.
Hero?
Go clean yourself off.
That's.
He has a different skin tone.
Look.
That's how much
Look in their
dirt you
eyes.
have on
I'm
yourself.
like getting your eyes, but they're your face is so pale with dust. It's like you've
You
got
don't
no
see his
eyebrows.
eyebrows. Yeah, you don't see
the
his
most
eyebrows.
concerning part.
Which is quite a thing considering
you
how
look-
thick his
You
eyebrows
look
are.
like some sort of terrifying banshee with, white hair and white face and no eyebrows.
Like
Oh,
that a trait of
like
a
I could-
banshee is no eyebrows.
It's
Well, I
like that
suppose
could
at least
pretend to be
you're,
a ghost and,
There's
and
something
scare
about-
somebody in Limpany.
Something about Mountain Dirt. Also, fuck you. There's something about Mountain Dirt. It just clings to you.
Uh-huh.
But
Would you-
at least it got rid of your wrinkles.
Wow. I like his wrinkles.
They say that some mud is good for the skin, so maybe it would.
Jesus, Colin, you went flying. Are you okay?
Saffron, would you like to hear something that I managed to pull off in Limpany?
Sure. What's that?
Oh.
Wait, where's he going?
Wait, no.
So
Wait.
imagine that you just got told a story about a demon that lives inside the jail there, right?
Oh boy.
You go inside, and then just from the other side, you hear something.
Wait.
I did this to Charlie, and Charlie ran outside and immediately began beating me.
Well,
I thought you were going to use the death whistle.
Oh, I'm not going to use the death whistle.
Sounds like she was need to afraid.
She was pretty angry.
It was
bad. There really is a case of fight or flight.
That
It was
that is
fight
something that my
response.
father did to me when I was wee. He told me this story about these people mining, and how they found caves, and the further they went back in this mine, the further the caves went, and there's always this breath of air passing through him that sounded like. And he'd say that the miners would whistle that from the other side of the river. You'd see them down there looking for gold and stuff.
Tommy knockers, right?
I dunno, can. It's just a story that he told us, or he told me. And then I went to bed, and I was laying in my bed, and I could hear that whistling outside my bedroom window. And I started, I called for him, and his voice came from down the hallway. I said, "Saffron, quit whining at me, go to sleep." I said, but I hear the whistling outside my window, and he shouted at me for being ridiculous. And so I started crying, and then finally he came in the room laughing. He had crawled out his bedroom window and was whistling underneath mine, and then running around the house to call from his room. So I would.
What an asshole!
He was like shouting at me like I was in trouble, and I was scared.
If you do this to our kids, I would be very upset.
Yes, but then you will laugh.
No!
That is true. That is true.
Traumatize them.
Okay, but listen, I wear a very proud mantle. Okay, I have I've made somebody urinate themselves out of fear.
Jesus.
Here in this camp.
Jesus.
Yes. Nkosi told a story about the hungry spirit, and I put on a pelt and a mask, and I snuck around after excusing myself to go use a tree, and I snuck up behind them. And then I started making noises from a very far distance off, and they started being a bit nervous. But Nicholas was like, "Oh, no, it's just the woods, it's fine." And then I got right up behind them, and I did it right behind them. And they just froze in place. And then they came back. Just back. You could see the color just rush back into their face. And they started weeping and said, "I peed myself."
Who?
It was Darcy.
Oh, now you're telling everyone. Oh.
Yes.
My love, can I make a request? Can you not make people piss themselves in the village anymore?
It's a pretty strange hobby, Pyro.
Okay, fine. I won't make people piss their pants. They can't piss on rats. They can't piss on anything apart from a tree. How about that?
Okay, but we need to do this. We need to do this to the young bloods.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're so jumpy. I've scared the shit out of them with my death whistle more than once.
Ours are like the Scottish version of leprechauns, oh my.
What are you clearing your throat at?
Did you get scared by it as well?
How
No.
dare you? It
I
wasn't the
didn't know.
death whistle that scared me. It was his stupid. that. And
I mean, if you
to be
hear,
fair,
the
to be
disturbing
fair,
sounds from the it's just like, that could freak out a lot of people.
to be fair,
Just everyone starts
I
making
stepped
spasm
into
sounds.
a
spinning.
pitch black jail
Stop
cell,
spinning.
jail,
Stop spinning.
something,
Is it
jail,
okay, Charlie?
and
Calm down.
it was night. It was pitch black, and I went all the way to the back of it, and then fucking. It scared the shit out of me. After he told this stupid, scary story, I was like, "Well, let's go find out." Like.
Calm down, Charlie. You're sounding a little different when you speak angrily.
Oh boy.
I have to prevent myself from doing that. I was doing that inside the telegram station earlier.
What, scaring people?
No, like pacing around in
Oh.
circles.
I have not paced in quite some time.
Well, when you
That's
get
a good sign.
when you have the adrenaline of a pending shootout with a stranger, you tend to. See, now I'm doing it.
I always pace very deliberately. It's a thought process for me.
More of me, I think it's.
I pace rapidly when I'm stressed.
I think
Me
it's me having an urgency.
It's me trying to get rid of that anxious energy.
I've got an urgency, but I'm not able to act beyond that. You know, like I'm urgent, but I've got to wait for something. Then I fidget around a lot.
It's like you're anticipating the need to be like this. Just if you're moving, you already have a bit of a leg up. So you can start.
No, to just really be running around.
Oh, that's some deputy muscle memory right there. Doing this.
Oh God.
No. Listen,
The
I
only way
was
it could be more is if it
demonstrating in a small
seeing-
space.
Wow, rude. First of all. This is why I'm covered in crust.
Yes, I wanted to.
My-
I
My
wanted to make
crusty
you crustier.
husband.
That probably would be it.
Yep. Yeah, there you go, Charlie. Enjoy that. Saffron getting it on the first try.
Rip. No, that's actually my
Well,
second try.
First of all,
And in your defense, I watched how Hyro climbed up and just mimicked that.
I did not know you
Get
can
crusty.
climb up there.
We are learning many things today.
I did Italian try, Sikama.
It is a bit too high up.
It's not that hard. You just have to figure it out.
Okay, but
just
can
have
you
to
get
be
on top of the
tall.
frustration tree?
The frustration tree.
Frustration
Yes,
tree.
where we used to practice our archery.
Oh boy.
It's possible to get on top of it.
Now I'm very curious.
This is dead tree here. See?
Ooh.
Hello.
Oh, everyone's up there.
Push me off.
damn it.
If I...
This is obstacle course training right here.
Damn it.
Get it first try, but you have to push me off.
I didn't know you could get on this tree.
I don't think I can jump up there.
Oh.
I'll jump on else there.
This is what we get up to.
Use a short one now.
Yeah, enjoy it, Itukara. This is the last time you'll ever look down on anybody.
Why is it the last time? She can't climb up there again?
I mean,
Damn it.
just saying.
Call what's your tricks?
Don't you dare.
Oh!
Oh, you got it.
Aye, you did.
You cannot jump up there. Someone else is there.
Aye, that's probably the problem.
I see.
Let me hop down and see if you can.
We're up there.
Ow!
But I moved away from the very end of
No,
it.
we were still both up there.
Now I'm starting
Oh,
to get
I was.
grimy
I
with
fell
Hyro.
down when you jumped up there.
Damn it.
We were stood there both the same for a
No.
second.
One could comfortably sit up there too.
I was standing on the other side.
Damn it.
You could put your legs on it.
Ah, Charlie.
I just went up.
You sound like a
Did
toddler.
it first try. Now I can't.
I just want up, please,
Let me up.
please. Please. I just want upsies, please.
Uppies. Whoop,
Things
sorry.
around here, Saffron.
Sorry, what was that?
Sicko, you are
Things up
going to
here.
get splinters somewhere.
I made it. I got up there. Then I moved the Charlie good tree.
Oh yeah.
That does not look comfortable where he's got that branch positioned. Not even
Got a straight up
slightly.
tree tank.
He's wrapped around her like a spider monkey. Have you heard that the Capitan of Guarma has a pet gibbon?
No, I haven't.
Charlie,
It gave.
stand here.
Apparently, it's driven Crispin mad.
Wait, have you heard of Crispin over there? Because he's been missing.
Look up.
In fact, the
I've heard of
newspaper
it.
is offering every word.
Look, you have to look up.
Apparently, he's been found. He had malaria, went
No, no, no.
insane, and then
Stand
got
here at the
attacked
very
by
end.
the gibbon of El Capitan.
I'll look up.
Yes.
I've heard very briefly about these creatures. Don't they go like?
I was actually going to be sent out to Gorman to go look for him.
Well, you should definitely look out for it if you ever head out that way again. They're like 2 to 3 feet tall, but they're not very like heftily proportioned. And they have a very wide arm span
of a man.
Yeah, full-grown adult man.
See, but that confuses me because, is it just average?
Think like man's
Look,
arms,
like-
but a baby's booty.
But they have big pointy teeth.
That is a terrible noise.
What did the gurgle?
I
I know, I hate this thing. It
Well,
does-
this is not an invitation to revisit it. I'll reach up there and punch you in the. Well,
No need.
Ow!
holy shit, Charlie.
Charlie?
Ow.
I will be fair. The first time I met Charlie, she had a broken arm in a sling from doing something like this.
No, that is not why I had a broken arm in a sling. I had a broken arm in a sling because my horse threw me off a cliff.
From a similar thing,
Not
gravity.
a similar. No, well,
Gravity is a very similar thing to that.
yes.
I dare say it's the same thing.
See, just different measures of gravity.
Alright, well, I do thank you for your hospitality. I should probably be getting to bed myself.
Me too, 45 minutes ago.
I
my
I
God.
really was only waking up and going to town and checking the telegrams, and then I got attacked. So, been up since then.
Oh, do you have anything you normally mark where you rest that that Rip would be able to follow or something? Should he come up here searching for you?
I could lay out one of my scarves from my belongings. I don't know kind of even know about it though.
Okay. There is there's also another girl. Her name's Ilma. She's half Finnish, half native. She's creeping around that tent sometimes every once in a while. Not TP creeping, mind you, but she hangs around there. So
Alright.
you might see a few of her effects laying around just to keep
Yes,
it
do
on
not say
brand.
this
That's
thing in
fine,
front of
I'll-
Black Sky.
I'll
He'll
just-
turn feral.
I'll just I'll try and stay out of her way.
Oh, you'll be fine. Chances are you'll never see each other even.
Alright.
Why was Black Sky so upset when I mentioned TP creeping to him?
Why? Because he's a shy little boy. He starts every conversation with Rana by putting the tips of his index fingers together.
Okay. Alright, thank you all. Good night.
Oh, have
Take
a good
it
night,
easy.
Saffron.
I hope you watch that.
And happy crust day.
Oops. Alright, there's a little 2.5 hour stream for you. She does not look comfy. Well, sorry. Those furs look pretty comfy to me. Alright, let's see who is streaming. Oh, that butthead Sob! Let's, I'm just gonna send him the raid. Because... I said 2.5. I said 2.5. Don't forget to get Vegemite. What? Where would I get Vegemite? Oh, I'm sorry, Planet. I know. Well, I'm sorry. But anyways, I'm sending you guys off because it is almost 3 a.m. for me and I shouldn't be up. Exciting things happen, Planet. I'll post Vegemite in the mail. Thank you for the amazingly EU-friendly stream. You're welcome. Alright, guys. Sending you off to Sab. Go give him a hard time for bullying Saffron. Please. Good night.